Elon Musk, a businessman's biography, a long journey of struggle, hard work, and success, from his birth, through his education, to his professional, business, and cultural experiences. With all this and more, you will have a wonderful time with this distinguished personality. Part 3. In July 2024, minutes after the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, Musk endorsed him for president, saying, "I fully endorse President Trump and hope for his rapid recovery." During the presidential campaign, Musk joined Trump on stage at a campaign rally, and during the campaign promoted conspiracy theories and falsehoods about Democrats, election fraud, and immigration. In support of Trump, Musk was the largest individual donor of the 2024 election. In 2025, Musk contributed $19 million to the Wisconsin Supreme Court race, hoping to influence the state's future redistricting efforts and its regulations governing car manufacturers and dealers. Musk's international political actions and comments have come under increasing scrutiny and criticism, especially from the governments and leaders of France, Germany, Norway, Spain, and the United Kingdom, particularly due to his position in the U.S. government as well as ownership of X. An NBC News analysis found he had boosted far-right political movements to cut immigration and curtail regulation of business in at least 18 countries on 6 continents since 2023. During his speech after the second inauguration of Donald Trump, Musk twice made a gesture interpreted by many as a Nazi or a fascist Roman salute. He thumped his right hand over his heart, fingers spread wide, and then extended his right arm out, emphatically, at an upward angle, palm down and fingers together. He then repeated the gesture to the crowd behind him. As he finished the gestures, he said to the crowd, "My heart goes out to you. It is thanks to you that the future of civilization is assured." It was widely condemned as an intentional Nazi salute in Germany, where making such gestures is illegal. The Anti-Defamation League said it was not a Nazi salute, but other Jewish organizations disagreed and condemned the salute. American public opinion was divided on partisan lines as to whether it was a fascist salute. Musk dismissed the accusations of Nazi sympathies, deriding them as dirty tricks and a tired attack. Neo-Nazi and white supremacist groups celebrated it as a Nazi salute. Multiple European political parties demanded that Musk be banned from entering their countries. The concept of Doge emerged in a discussion between Musk and Donald Trump, and in August 2024, Trump committed to giving Musk an advisory role, with Musk accepting the offer. In November and December 2024, Musk suggested that the organization could help to cut the U.S. federal budget, consolidate the number of federal agencies, and eliminate the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and that its final stage would be deleting itself. In January 2025, the organization was created by executive order, and Musk was designated a special government employee. Musk is leading the organization and is a senior advisor to the president, although his official role is not clear. In sworn statement during a lawsuit, the director of the White House Office of Administration stated that Musk is not an employee of the U.S. Doge Service or U.S. Doge Service Temporary Organization, is not the U.S. Doge Service Administrator, and has no actual or formal authority to make government decisions himself. Trump said 2 days later that he had put Musk in charge of Doge. A federal judge has ruled that Musk acts as the de facto leader of Doge. Musk's role in the second Trump administration, particularly in response to Doge, has attracted public backlash. He was criticized for his treatment of federal government employees, including his influence over the mass layoffs of the federal workforce. He has prioritized secrecy within the organization and has accused others of violating privacy laws. A Senate report alleged that Musk could avoid up to $2 billion in legal liability as a result of Doge's actions. In May 2025, Bill Gates accused Musk of killing the world's poorest children through his cuts to USAID, which modeling by Boston University estimated had resulted in 300,000 deaths by this time, most of them of children. Musk announced on May 28, 2025, that he would depart from the Trump administration as planned when the special government employee's 130-day deadline expired, with a White House official confirming that Musk's offboarding from the Trump administration was already underway. His departure was officially confirmed during a joint Oval Office press conference with Trump on May 30, 2025. After leaving office, Musk criticized the Trump administration's Big Beautiful Bill, calling it a disgusting abomination due to its provisions increasing the deficit. A feud began between Musk and Trump, with its most notable event being Musk alleging Trump had ties to sex offender Jeffrey Epstein on X, formerly Twitter, on June 5, 2025. Trump responded on Truth Social, stating that Musk went crazy after the EV mandate was purportedly taken away and threatened to cut Musk's government contracts. Musk then called for a third Trump impeachment. The next day, Trump stated that he did not wish to reconcile with Musk, and added that Musk would face very serious consequences if he funds Democratic candidates. On June 11th, Musk publicly apologized for the tweets against Trump, saying they went too far. If you are still here, I hope you write to me from which region you follow us or watch this channel, and I will follow every word you write. Rejecting the conservative label, Musk has described himself as a political moderate, even as his views have become more right-wing over time. His views have been characterized as libertarian and far-right, and after his involvement in European politics, they have received criticism from world leaders such as Emmanuel Macron and Olaf Scholz. Within the context of American politics, Musk supported Democratic candidates up until 2022, at which point he voted for a Republican for the first time. He has stated support for universal basic income, gun rights, freedom of speech, a tax on carbon emissions, and H-1B visas. Musk has expressed concern about issues such as artificial intelligence (AI) and climate change, and has been a critic of wealth tax, short selling, and government subsidies. An immigrant himself, Musk has been accused of being anti-immigration and regularly blames immigration policies for illegal immigration. He is also a pro-natalist who believes population decline is the biggest threat to civilization and believes in the principles of Christianity. Musk has long been an advocate for space colonization, especially the colonization of Mars. He has repeatedly pushed for humanity colonizing Mars in order to become an interplanetary species and lower the risks of human extinction. Musk has promoted conspiracy theories and made controversial statements that have led to accusations of racism, sexism, anti-Semitism, transphobia, disseminating disinformation, and support of white pride. While describing himself as a pro-Semite, his comments regarding George Soros and Jewish communities have been condemned by the Anti-Defamation League and the White House. Musk was criticized during the COVID-19 pandemic for making unfounded epidemiological claims, defied COVID-19 lockdowns restrictions, and supported the Canada convoy protest against vaccine mandates. He has amplified false claims of white genocide in South Africa. Musk has been critical of Israel's actions in the Gaza Strip during the Gaza War, praised China's economic and climate goals, suggested that Taiwan and China should resolve cross-strait relations, and was described as having a close relationship with the Chinese government. In Europe, Musk expressed support for Ukraine in 2022 during the Russian invasion, recommended referendums and peace deals on the annexed Russia-occupied territories, and supported the far-right Alternative for Germany in 2024. Regarding British politics, Musk blamed the 2024 UK riots on mass migration and open borders, criticized Prime Minister Keir Starmer for what he described as a two-tier policing system, and was subsequently attacked as being responsible for spreading misinformation and amplifying the far right. He has also voiced his support for far-right activist Tommy Robinson and pledged electoral support for Reform UK. In 2018, Musk was sued by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) for a tweet stating that funding had been secured for potentially taking Tesla private. The securities fraud lawsuit characterized the tweet as false, misleading, and damaging to investors, and sought to bar Musk from serving as CEO of publicly traded companies. 2 days later, Musk settled with the SEC without admitting or denying the SEC's allegations. As a result, Musk and Tesla were fined $20 million each, and Musk was forced to step down for 3 years as Tesla chairman, but was able to remain as CEO. Shareholders filed a lawsuit over the tweet, and in February 2023, a jury found Musk and Tesla not liable. Musk has stated in interviews that he does not regret posting the tweet that triggered the SEC investigation. In 2019, Musk stated in a tweet that Tesla would build 500,000 cars that year. The SEC reacted by asking a court to hold him in contempt for violating the terms of the 2018 settlement agreement. A joint agreement between Musk and the SEC eventually clarified the previous agreement details, including a list of topics about which Musk needed pre-clearance. In 2020, a judge blocked a lawsuit that claimed a tweet by Musk regarding Tesla's stock price, too high IMO, violated the agreement. Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, released records showed that the SEC concluded Musk had subsequently violated the agreement twice by tweeting regarding Tesla's solar roof production volumes and its stock price. In October 2023, the SEC sued Musk over his refusal to testify a third time in an investigation into whether he violated federal law by purchasing Twitter stock in 2022. In February 2024, Judge Laurel Beeler ruled that Musk must testify again. In January 2025, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Musk for securities violations related to his purchase of Twitter. In January 2024, Delaware Judge Kathleen McCormick ruled in a 2018 lawsuit that Musk's $55 billion pay package from Tesla be rescinded. McCormick called the compensation granted by the company's board an unfathomable sum that was unfair to shareholders. Musk became a U.S. citizen in 2002. From the early 2000s until late 2020, Musk resided in California, where both Tesla and SpaceX were founded. He then relocated to Cameron County, Texas, saying that California had become, quote, complacent about its economic success. While hosting Saturday Night Live in 2021, Musk stated that he has Asperger's syndrome, now merged with autism spectrum disorder. When asked about his experience growing up with Asperger's syndrome in a TED 2022 conference in Vancouver, Musk stated that the social cues were not intuitive. "I would just tend to take things very literally, but then that turned out to be wrong. People were not simply saying exactly what they mean. There's all sorts of other things that are meant, and took me a while to figure that out." Musk suffers from back pain and has undergone several spine-related surgeries, including a disc replacement. In 2000, he contracted a severe case of malaria while on vacation in South Africa. Musk has stated he uses doctor-prescribed ketamine for occasional depression and that he doses a small amount once every other week or something like that. Since January 2024, some media outlets have reported that he takes ketamine, marijuana, LSD, ecstasy, mushrooms, cocaine, and other drugs. Musk at first refused to comment on his alleged drug use, before responding that he had not tested positive for drugs, and that if drugs somehow improved his productivity, I would definitely take them. The New York Times, investigations revealed Musk's overuse of ketamine and numerous other drugs, as well as strained family relationships and concerns from close associates who have become troubled by his public behavior, as he became more involved in political activities and government work. According to the Washington Post, President Trump described Musk as a big-time drug addict. Through his own label, Emoji Records, Musk released a rap track, R.I.P. Harambe, on SoundCloud in March 2019. The following year, he released an EDM track, Don't Doubt Vibe, featuring his own lyrics and vocals. Musk plays video games, which he stated has a restoring effect that helps his mental calibration. Some games he plays include Quake, Diablo YV, Elden Ring, and Polytopia. Musk once claimed to be one of the world's top video game players but has since admitted to account boosting or cheating by hiring outside services to achieve top player rankings. Musk has justified the boosting by claiming that all top accounts do it, so he has to as well to remain competitive. In 2024 and 2025, Musk criticized the video game Assassin's Creed Shadows and its creator Ubisoft for woke content. Musk posted to X that DEI kills art and specified the inclusion of the historical figure Yasuke in the Assassin's Creed game as offensive. He also called the game terrible. Ubisoft responded by saying that Musk's comments were just feeding hatred and that they were focused on producing a game, not pushing politics. Musk has fathered at least 14 children, one of whom died as an infant. The Wall Street Journal reported in 2025 that sources close to Musk suggest that the true number of Musk's children is much higher than publicly known. He had 6 children with his first wife, Canadian author Justine Wilson, who he met while attending Queen's University in Ontario, Canada. They married in 2000. In 2002, their first child, Nevada Musk, died of sudden infant death syndrome at the age of 10 weeks. After his death, the couple used in vitro fertilization, IVF, to continue their family. They had twins in 2004, followed by triplets in 2006. The couple divorced in 2008 and have shared custody of their children. The elder twin he had with Wilson came out as a trans woman and, in 2022, officially changed her name to Vivian Jenna Wilson, adopting her mother's surname because she no longer wished to be associated with Musk. Musk began dating English actress Tallulah Riley in 2008. They married 2 years later at Dornoch Cathedral in Scotland. In 2012, the couple divorced, then remarried the following year. After briefly filing for divorce in 2014, Musk finalized a second divorce from Riley in 2016. Musk then dated the American actress Amber Heard for several months in 2017. He had reportedly been pursuing her since 2012. In 2018, Musk and Canadian musician Grimes confirmed they were dating. Grimes and Musk have 3 children, born in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Musk and Grimes originally gave their eldest child the name XAEA12, which would have violated California regulations as it contained characters that are not in the modern English alphabet. The names registered on the birth certificate are X as a first name, AEA12 as a middle name, and Musk as a last name. They received criticism for choosing a name perceived to be impractical and difficult to pronounce. Musk has said the intended pronunciation is X-A12. Their second child was born via surrogacy. Despite the pregnancy, Musk confirmed reports that the couple were semi-separated in September 2021. In an interview with Time in December 2021, he said he was single. In October 2023, Grimes sued Musk over parental rights and custody of XAEA12. Elon Musk has taken XAEA12 to multiple official events in Washington, D.C. during Trump's second term in office. Also in July 2022, The Wall Street Journal reported that Musk allegedly had an affair with Nicole Shanahan, the wife of Google co-founder Sergey Brin, in 2021, leading to their divorce the following year. Musk denied the report. Musk also had a relationship with Australian actress Natasha Bassett, who has been described as an occasional girlfriend. In October 2024, the New York Times reported Musk bought a Texas compound for his children and their mothers, though Musk denied having done so. Musk also has 4 children with Siobhan Zilis, Director of Operations and Special Projects at Neuralink, twins born via IVF in 2021, a child born in 2024 via surrogacy, and a child born in 2025. Musk allegedly had a child with author Ashley St. Clair in 2024. On February 14, 2025, Ashley St. Clair, an influencer and author, posted on X claiming to have given birth to Musk's son Romulus 5 months earlier, which media outlets reported as Musk's supposed 13th child. On February 22, 2025, it was reported that St. Clair had filed for sole custody of her 5-month-old son and for Musk to be recognized as the child's father. On March 31, 2025, Musk wrote that, while he was unsure if he was the father of St. Clair's child, he had paid St. Clair $2.5 million and would continue paying her $500,000 per year. Later reporting from the Wall Street Journal indicated that $1 million of these payments to St. Clair was structured as a loan. Elon Musk is the wealthiest person in the world, with an estimated net worth of $381 billion United States dollars as of May 2025, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, and $424.7 billion according to Forbes, primarily from his ownership stakes in Tesla and SpaceX. However, in early 2025, he was worth over $487 billion according to Forbes. Having been first listed on the Forbes Billionaires list in 2012, around 75% of Musk's wealth was derived from Tesla stock in November 2020. Describing himself as cash poor, he became the first person in the world to have a net worth above $300 billion a year later. By December 2024, he became the first person to reach a net worth of $400 billion. If you are still here, I hope you write to me from which region you follow us or watch this channel, and I will follow every word you write. Musk is president of the Musk Foundation he founded in 2001, whose stated purpose is to provide solar power energy systems in disaster areas, with an interest in human space exploration, pediatrics, renewable energy, and safe artificial intelligence. From 2002 to 2018, the foundation donated nearly half of its $25 million directly to Musk's OpenAI. The foundation's assets reached $9.4 billion by the end of 2021, but it only dispensed $160 million to charities that year. The Musk Foundation has been criticized for its self-serving donations to efforts close to Musk's family and companies, as well as its low payout ratio. In 2021, after Musk challenged World Food Program Director David Beasley to draft a plan to use money of Musk's that Beasley said could contribute to ending world hunger, Musk instead donated the $6 billion in question to his own foundation, even after Beasley's plan showed that the money could feed 42 million people for a year. I stop at this point today. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the world's incredible stories. If you have any comments, I hope you will contribute by writing, because they are important to us. It will contribute to the development of the channel. Soon we will publish. Elon Musk announces the creation of a new America Party. What you should know. Thank you for watching.